No, because I'm telling you, if something else watches me from the corner, I swear I'm charging rent. Craziness. Wait,
We're recording.
hi. Welcome back to the Shadow Experience, the paranormal podcast where we obviously don't ever know when we're starting. Um, it's been a while. Clearly, it has been a minute. We did disappear. It was very mysterious, very spooky, totally intentional. Definitely not life, chaos, and the void tag teaming us on a daily, that is for sure. If you're new here, congrats, welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have snacks because we're hungry.
Void's
You
dark.
clearly you clearly have walked on me mid-conversation, not knowing that recording was already happening, which, iconically enough, is on par. If you're not new, you already know. Buckle up, grab a blanket, grab some snacks, grab a drink, coffee preferably. Check your corners. Always check your corners. Make sure you're not being watched. Apologize to your health. Maybe do a little saging. This is the Shadow Experience, an iconic podcast, and apparently one that's not ready for the podcast.
Welcome back, everyone. Yes, we have been gone for a long time. Been about a year. Life experiences that happened. Ray moved from Michigan to Virginia. Congrats, Ray,
Mhm.
on the move. Hope your
Thank you.
life is treating you good with that. I've got a new job. Been working really hard with it. Working in a factory, but just got promoted, so that's awesome. But this episode here, episode one of being back in the saddle of recording for the paranormal podcast again, is going to be this spooky stuff that's happened between the two of us
Mm.
for the past year. Ray, why don't you start us off with some of the stuff that happened earlier in the year last year?
Oh gosh. So before we moved to Virginia when we were still in Michigan, um, towards the end of us being there when my brother-in-law had just left and my husband was still in the house, he had experienced some weird things. They didn't really feel important. Plus he's a huge skeptic, so they're not
Yeah.
important. And then he ended up leaving and it was me, my sister-in-law, and the two kids. Well, at one point, um, my sister-in-law was in the bedroom, oldest's bedroom, and her husband was watching through the baby monitor. They were talking, and while she was talking to him, she was, doing something I can't remember. I'll have to reference. Um, and a ball in front of her just rolled, and it threw her the fuck off because she's not a paranormal person. She doesn't mess with any of that.
I've seen the video.
And
It's quite creepy.
So fast forward, it's calm. We do the move. We're here. We move on to our homestead. So we move on to the homestead. It's a lot. We're, moving 10.5 hours away. We have all of the stuff. The guys are already living on the land. Mind you, it's land. There's no house here. Um we were doing all of the unpacking and unloading, and there was one night, me and my brother-in-law were out, doing stuff. It was just getting dark. My nephew was out with us, and we start hearing something just kind of going through the woods. We also have a whole cow pasture by us, so we didn't think anything of it. We end up having a rock thrown at us. Great. Love it. The two people who believe heavily in the paranormal. Fast forward some more time. Um, we are here across the land. So we're across the road. We're staying in our neighbor's trailer while we work on the land for now. My sister-in-law, experiencing the ball previously, now gets to experience more. She is the only one up. It's late at night. Kids are in bed. Her husband's in bed. We're all in bed. It's super quiet. She's out working, and one of my nephew's toys makes a turn on sound. She looks over at it, grabs it out of his little basket. It's not turned on, but it made the sound like it turned on.
Oh, that's creepy.
A couple nights later, me, her, and my husband are out in the living room. The kids are down for a nap. My niece has a bouncer that has a little turtle on it that is like a memory game. So you turn the power on and you activate it by pushing one of the buttons. We're all sitting there, some of us are playing, I'm doing work, and the turtle starts playing music. Mind you, let me repeat it again. It's activated by being pressed. It is now actively playing music and no one's near it. So the way that we handle it is we all just stare at each other for a few seconds.
What
And then
what
I get
else
up.
can you do? Like, what else can
Literally.
you do in that situation? Like,
You can't.
what?
Yeah. How are you supposed to combat a ghost that likes to play with children's toys? Like, I don't know. But I ended up getting up and literally just saying, "Nope, I'm good," and turned it off. And that is the last thing thus far. Fingers crossed. That's the last thing that has happened here
And
for now, at least.
that's the benefits of living in Appalachia, right?
Yeah.
There is one other thing that you missed that was
Oh no.
horrifying you told me about. The
Oh
shadow
no.
that you guys saw driving uh home.
Oh god, there's so hold on. Shadow that I saw driving
The,
home.
what
I've been
what you
down
thought
here
was a
for a minute.
deer? What you thought was a deer, but even with the headlights on it, it was still black?
Oh, the shadow thing?
Yeah.
Dude, okay, so that was creepy. Also, out of context and not paranormal because you triggered a memory. I have also seen a deer clothesline itself while being down here. The deer are different. They're built different, that's for sure. Less brain cells. Yeah. I have also woken up to a deer just staring.
Yeah, you told me that. That's just weird.
So, yeah, deer are weird. The shadows are weird. We have 14 acres at this point. Weird things happen.
Yeah. Oh boy, where do I start with the things that's happened to me? Because I haven't told you everything.
Oh no, please tell.
I'm gonna start with the one I did tell you. So if you guys are not new here, you've been here before, you know that I have someone attached to me, or I, I wouldn't say attached. What would be the better word for it?
It's like a guardian.
A guardian in a way.
Yeah.
Her name is Anna. She showed herself to me. It's been a while since I've
So yeah,
seen
the last
her,
time,
felt
yeah.
her, or anything. I'm at work, and like I said, I work in a factory. I'm on the line, so I'm just like brain dead, just zoned in on my job. I heard someone call my name from the other side of the line right across from me, but there's no one there at first because where I'm at on the line and where the sound was, there's no job for the dryer. So I look up confused and I just see a little girl with a white dress, black hair, and she's just waving at me. And instantly I knew who it was.
You said black hair, that's all I needed.
I instantly know who it was, and the guy to my right who rotates beside me, he sees me looking up, continue doing my job, look up, tilt my head over to the side, like, here? And he's like, what are you looking at? Like, you don't see her? Like, see who? And then the realization hit me
Oh my god.
that it was Anna. And then I'm like, it'll be a story I have to tell you at another time, not here at work, because you're going to think I'm psychotic and I need to go home and get rest. Turns out he is a strong believer in the paranormal, and he's felt like someone's always been at my side since he met me.
That's awesome.
And he's the one that trained me on the job, and he felt a urgency of don't hurt him, don't let him get hurt because something if he gets hurt is going to happen,
Hmm.
which is weird for me that Anna would give that kind of energy, that kind of a what's the best word? Feeling
Yeah.
of
Like her aura itself.
Yeah,
Your
but
shadow is horrifying. I'm gonna keep saying that. It looks like a man just leaning over you, like, "Hey."
but it was really cool, but at the same time scary because I'm at work doing my thing and I just see her standing there waving at me. So that happened while I was at work. Here at the house where I live, I spent about a month. I could not sleep any later than 1 o'clock in the morning. Did not matter what time I went to bed. Even on weekends when I could stay up late and play games with my friends, I wake up at 1 in the morning the next day. And it all started when I heard a loud crash in the living room, like glass shattering. And I have animals out there. I have a hedgehog who I've named Bellatrix, but her nickname is Bitch because she always pricks me. I have 6 lizards out there, and I jump up, run out there, make sure everything's okay. Nothing's moved, nothing's wrong. I'm looking around the house. I wake my dad up, ask him if he knows what happened. He didn't hear a crash at all. Horrifying, but a few years ago, I found out that the house I used to live in was haunted, and he invited that spirit because it didn't cause any damage to come to this house with us.
Mm,
It didn't cause any harm to anyone. It was just there. It was just vibing there. I'm like, great. So now I reference this paranormal entity because I don't know who or what it is as his friend because he invited him. But yeah, that's some of the things that's happened to me. I've been seeing things out of the corner of my eye everywhere I go, basically. So I'm starting to see a lot more. And my one of my friends who I work with, I go out for beers with all the time. He is starting to understand a little bit of how I'm an empath. I can feel the emotion without him saying a word,
mhm.
and it's starting to get stronger to the point to where I know generally about what's going on with him without him even seeing him. Because there was one time that I had texted him, not knowing that his kid was having surgery. Hey, how's your son doing? Is the surgery going okay? And
Mm.
thankfully, his son's surgery did go good. I felt his worry while his son was in. I'm growing a little bit in my empath and I can't remember the name of the thing, the psychic
Oh god.
clairsentient.
Uh,
Clairsentient.
yeah, I was like, we went over them 4 years ago?
Yeah, that it's been a while.
That has been a minute.
And if you guys want to learn about the clairsenses again, let us know in the comments below
Yeah.
because that's uh, we can get into each episode into for one individual thing and talk about it
Yeah.
and get into good
I mean,
detail on those. Well,
yeah, we had fun with it last time too, like, we played little
yeah,
games
we
to
played
figure out, you know?
which ones we are.
Mhm.
And it was very obvious that I'm clairsentient. I'm always feeling emotions more than anything. But now I'm visually seeing things, hearing things. Like I'm hearing footsteps, I'm hearing doors shut, and no one's home. But yeah, we hope you guys are doing well as well, though, because we did miss you guys. I've been wanting to record, but work's been really rough on me. Ray not having internet or any way of recording with me.
Yeah.
It's been rough.
Living literally off grid.
But yeah, let us know in the comments how you guys have been. We missed you guys. We want to get back into this with you guys and go back to what we were doing before.
Mhm.
Before everything that happened with us, before the move, everything else.
Literally almost pick up where we left off, but in like a newer, refreshed way. And also like you know, we have plans for what we're gonna do moving forward, what we want to talk about, but anything you want to hear about specifically, stuff that you've experienced you want to talk about, we have a Discord. You can leave it in the comments. We love experiencing other people's experiences and talking about other people's experiences. We've had so many people tell us stories and stuff that they deal with, and
And
it's great.
if
Feeling like
you
you're not alone, that's for sure.
yeah, if you want to share your story, let us know. Put it in the comments, put it in our Discord. We may one day eventually in the future put you here on the screen with us so you can tell your story or what had happened with you, what made you believe in the paranormal. If you've felt, seen, been thrown, because that's happened to me a long time ago. If you were
I haven't been
part of
thrown, but I've been pushed.
if you were part of our Twitch stream when we did our very first investigation together, You've seen the
Oh
exact
gosh.
location where I was completely thrown off a bench.
Oh, that was an experience. Our second one was an experience too. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to our third one
Yeah,
whenever that happens.
I'm ready to do another investigation. I've been
Me too.
itching
I'm
for it.
itching. Oh,
I've been watching so many paranormal videos. I've been watching so much stuff, and I gotta say, it's getting that itch of I need to do this. I need to go investigate.
dude, I've been doing research on what's between us. I want to go so
um,
bad.
but the schedules from this point on is we're releasing our episodes on Sundays, so buckle up, get ready for that. It's gonna be a fun one, and oh, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for your patience. Those that have been waiting for us to come back, we love you guys. Stay spooky, guys. Week. Peace.
Bye.